Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to your new favorite football channel, FC Reacts, where I, Jeremy, will be taking you through the world of football and everything from the biggest headlines to stories to transfers and even all the way down to the new kits that come out, which are personally one of my favorites. I love that time of the year, off season when the new kits come out. I just love it, especially when they are, I love it. Now, I am a Man City fan, as you can see, so I'm going to try to be as least biased as I possibly can be. At the end of the day, we're all fans. We got to be a fan of somebody. This is just who caught my eye, grabbed my heart years and years ago, and that's who I've stuck with. But at the end of the day, I'm just a fan of football in general. I love it, and that's who this show is for. It's for the fans, We all have our own views and opinions, and that's what I love about this game, and this channel is just mine. Yes, we all have a voice, even you dang United fans. Just kidding, I love y'all. But yeah, so feel free to comment, let me know what y'all think about this. If there's anything y'all want me to talk about, anything y'all want me to address, and if y'all just want to share y'all's views and opinions down in the comments below, I appreciate it. But let's go ahead and jump into this first video. Let's get it. Alright, so I want to start off in Germany on this one. So, if you keep up with football, if you don't, I'm here to help you out. But Dortmund just won the German Cup for their 5th time in club history. Now, usually I would say that's a big deal, and it's really good, 5 times, which, I mean, it is. But when you compare it to the club that has the most in German football overall, Bayern Munich, it's only a quarter. I mean, come on. Bayern needs to stop winning or something. I mean, sorry, Bayern fans, but y'all are crazy. I mean, not y'all, but the team. They just unbeatable sometimes. But back to Dortmund. Anyway, after starting the season pretty poorly for their standards, because they're usually, in the top 2 to 3 in the Bundesliga, like always, they've been struggling to get in the top 4. And after a very, very hard season, they finally managed to crack top 4 and seal their place, which means they get to play Champions League football next year. But I think the biggest thing overall is sealing that Champions League spot kind of guarantees that they're probably going to hold on to Erling Haaland for one more season. I think that would be the best thing for them, the club, and everybody else, because then he can leave next year and he'll be a lot cheaper for a lot of people. And it's a pandemic this year, so not many people can afford him right now. So I think it's best for everybody overall. Erling Haaland gets his Champions League. We know how he loves his Champions League. And the club gets to keep him one more season. I think that's going to happen. All right, so staying in the Bundesliga, I did mention Bayern Munich earlier, but I want to single out Robert Lewandowski, because that man just broke legendary striker Gerd Muller's all-time goal scoring season record in the season with 40 goals. I mean, that is impressive. He got robbed last year not being able to get his Ballon d'Or. I mean, that dude, they should have just gave it to him regardless. They shouldn't have took that away from him. Everybody knows he was going to win it. And I won't be mad if he wins it this year. Dude really, really deserves it. So y'all know we got to talk English football. I mean, the Premier League is like the biggest league in the world with some of the biggest clubs in the world. So we got to talk about it. But I do want to start off with the FA Cup. Leicester versus Chelsea. Guys, I've seen some pretty big mashups, meetups, clashes, whatever you want to call it, in the FA Cup since I've been watching football. And I've got to say, this is one of the best FA Cup finals I've seen out of all of them. It was spectacular. You had a great goal from long distance from Tielemans for Leicester, which was the only goal in the match. But even better, you had 2 great saves from Cassius Schmeichel. The goalkeeper, he's unreal. I mean, I hope Leicester can hold on to him, but I don't see how that's going to be likely. I really think he'll be at a new club in the next year or 2. But yeah, with that 1 goal, Leicester sealed the win, got the win over Chelsea, and it is so deserved. I mean, it is their first FA Cup trophy since the club began back in the 1800s. It's their first in club history, so well deserved. Good job, Leicester. So staying with the English teams, I do gotta shout out my boys. We won the Premier League again for the 3rd time in 4 years. I mean, that is pretty spectacular. It's our 5th Premier League, 7th overall league win since our inception. So, I mean, you know, we don't have as many as like someone like a freaking United, but we're getting there. We're growing, and good things take time. And also, we are in, when I say we, Man City, are in our first ever Champions League final. I'm so happy, I'm so excited, but I'm also so nervous. You guys know I'm going to be watching and praying and having a heart attack all at the same time. I can't wait, but I'm scared. But enough about my boys. Let's stay with the Premier League here. All right, Harry Kane just announced this past couple of days that he does want to leave Tottenham in the summer, no matter where they finish in the league. He wants out, he wants trophies, he's got to go. Now, he did say he wants to stay in the Premier League, but I really don't see that happening. I mean, it would be cool if you went to like a City or even United, whatever, but I don't see Tottenham selling him to one of their rivals. I mean, why would you just help strengthen another team in the league and then you're definitely not going to win? So I think he's going to go outside the Premier League, outside English football. That's just my opinion. We will see. But yeah, definitely think that's going to happen. So as for the other leagues around the world, Inter Milan have just won the Serie A title, which is the Italian league, for the first time in 11 years. They finally knocked Juventus off their pedestal, off their throne, and they claimed that title back. So that's pretty good for them. I'm happy for them. Also in the Scottish League, Rangers won the title this year, and they did it without losing a single game. They drew some, but they didn't lose any. So they are going invincible, unbeaten, which is one of the biggest accomplishments in Scottish football history. But I don't know if it's going to trump Celtic winning a European Cup back in the day. We'll see. Now, we do have some title races. Like in Spain, you have Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid going at it. It's going down to the final game of the season. Just 2 points separate them. Atleti in the lead. I hope they pull it out. I hope they can win it. You know, they haven't won it in a while. I think they deserve it. And in France, Lille has a 1 point advantage over PSG going into the final game of the season. And I'm hoping Lille can pull that one out too, because PSG has been winning too much. Too much. Someone else, it's time for someone else to win that. And I know what y'all are going to say. Well, Jeremy, Man City's been winning too much in the Premier League. No, the Premier League is so much more competitive. You literally have 6 teams going neck to neck, down to the wire, usually every year. It's very rare that one team just pulls ahead and just dominates the whole season, like has been happening in France or Italy and like Bayern Munich in Germany. So yeah, don't come at me with that. But anyway, to end this episode, it might be a little short. That's okay. But to end this episode, we do gotta shout out Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker. This man scored a 95th minute header to win the game, and this thing looked like a striker's header, and it's the goalkeeper. This dude was out there just scoring goals for fun with his head. It was amazing. But the best thing about it was that it's the first time a Liverpool goalkeeper has ever scored, and it's the first time a Premier League goalkeeper has ever scored a goal with their head. And another great thing about this goal is it kind of helps their chances of getting in the top 4, still in that Champions League spot. They're just 1 point behind Chelsea now, so 1 point separates them from 4th spot, and I think they're coming for it, guys. I think they're gonna do it. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be it for this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is the first one. If you didn't like it, don't worry, it's gonna get better. I know it's kind of short, but sometimes they'll be short, sometimes they'll be long. Sometimes I'll just do like little 30-minute to a minute skits or something. Who knows? But comment down below if you liked it, what you want to see, what you want me to do different, and let me know like your views and opinions on things. You might agree with me, you might not. Who knows? Let's debate. Thanks, guys.